I do gotta have to bring up about the way that comedies have kind of been in our cultural landscape. Back in the day, comedies used to be something you would go out and see in the theaters, but now you don't see that anymore. You'll maybe see them on Netflix, Amazon, but you don't go out to see them in theaters anymore, especially since we've had the craze for superhero movies.
I feel like there's not any more pure comedies either anymore. You know,
It doesn't feel like it. We've had some, but they're all just straight to streaming service.
A lot of them are almost meshing into like their own, like just a combined genre to where like there might be one and the same.
tell me like a new comedy, like explicitly comedy movie that came out.
So the last one that I saw was the Jennifer Lawrence comedy No Hard Feelings. No Hard Feelings came out. It was a Netflix movie, but it didn't go in theaters.
No. Netflix movies don't count because they never go to theaters.
Exactly. And that's what I'm getting at. Comedies used to be really profitable. I mean, we all remember The Hangover. All of these Judd Apatow movies, they all make their budget and more.
When was the last comedy movie that came out? Like an actual theater comedy movie?
I would honestly say like one of these Seth Rogen movies, like the Judd Apatow movies, is probably one of the last ones. Like This Is 40 maybe was one of the last ones that probably came out as a theatrical release. There were some others, I'm sure.
Well, I feel like also like a lot of movies nowadays, they have so much comedy already infused with them. It takes away not necessarily the need of comedy movies, but it just replaces comedy movies. This wasn't mentioned on the podcast, I don't think, but when I mentioned like Thor, Love and Thunder, that movie felt like a fucking comedy. There was no seriousness in it. It was a superhero movie, but it was mainly just shits and giggles.
Yeah, like there's no real independent movie, like independent of an IP. Like we all have Marvel, we have the Sonic movies, we have things like that. Guardians of the Galaxy, they're able to fill that role. It seems like they're able to take over action, adventure, comedy.
I was gonna say the only comedy that I brought this up on the pod before. I saw, and I didn't even see it in theaters. But it went to theaters. I just looked it up. It was Strays, that dog movie. That was technically a pure comedy, right? That went to theaters and wasn't attached to an IP.
I saw that one.
I
watched that on the. I really did enjoy that. Although the shitting everywhere was a little explicit, in my opinion.
Dude, the dog boner trying to get the keys.
Yeah. Like it was, like it felt like one of those B-grade comedy movies. Like it's still funny, but like, come on, guys.